This week, the best golfers in the world are at the Olympic Club in San Francisco for the second major championship of the season, the US Open. In the media spotlight again after his rousing victory at Memorial, all eyes are on former world number one Tiger Woods as he gets set to challenge for a record-equalling fourth US Open title. Looking relaxed and focused in his home state, Tiger was invited to share his eve of tournament thoughts.
I think this probably tests the player more than any other championship. We have to shape the ball. We have to hit the ball high. We have to hit the ball low. Our short games are got to be dialed in. The only thing that's different with U.S. Opens of past, it was always Mr. Green automatic lob wedge. Now with some of these runoff areas, we can play bump and runs. We can play skip shots. We could flop it if we wanted to. We have different options. So I think that what Mike has done has been remarkable at testing us.
The Mike in question is Mike Davis, the man from the USGA who set up the US Open course at Olympic, where the players get hit straight away with an almighty challenge. The opening holes at the Lake course are brutal and could prove costly for those who are not at the very top of their game.
The first six, if you play them for 4 straight days, even par, you're going to be picking up just a boatload of shots. They're just difficult. There's a big premium on driving the golf ball and shaping it, which we all know here. And with the speed of these fairways are picking up, it's going to be a great test.
The draw's thrown up a couple of superstar groups. In the afternoon, the top 3 ranked players in the world, McIlroy, Westwood and Donald, play together. And in the morning, Tiger will play alongside 2 lefties. The Masters champion, Bubba Watson's in the field, and so is 4-time major winner, Phil Mickelson.
It's different for us to be paired up in the same group, first of all. That never happens. They're usually trying to spread it around a little bit, and that's why 2008 was so different for us. Because on the tour, we never get that pairing. And for us to get that pairing was exciting I think for everyone, and I think this year will be the same. I've played a little bit with Bubba over the years, and I've never seen a guy shape the ball as much as he does in this generation of players. We saw a little bit with Chi-Chi and things of that nature when the ball moved a lot more, but to move it with this ball it's pretty impressive. You got to have a lot of speed, and he does.
Tiger practiced with his former Stanford teammate Casey Martin. Battling a chronic circulation problem, Martin had to give up his PGA Tour dream to be a college coach, but proved in qualifying he still has plenty of game.
No, unless you really know him, I don't think people really have an appreciation of how much pain he's in. Just the everyday pain that he lives with. And he doesn't show it, he doesn't talk about it, doesn't complain about it. He just lives with it. And I saw it in college. He was my roommate on the road a few times. And this is back when we were playing 36-18. I don't know how he did it.
As for Tiger's hopes and ambitions, well, he fielded the usual questions from the assembled journalists about whether he really is back and whether his personal holy grail of Jack Nicklaus's all-time record of major championship victories is still realistically within his reach.
Even if I do win a major championship, it'll be that, you're not to 18 yet. When are you going to get to 19? There's always something with you guys. And I've dealt with that my entire career. And ever since I was an amateur and playing all the way through and into professional golf, it hasn't changed. Well, Jack did it at 46, right? So I got 10. Watson almost pulled it off at 59. So it can be done.
US Open tradition dictates the final round is played on Father's Day in the United States, and this week's championship will see Tiger reflecting on his own father, who did so much to encourage Tiger's passion and his talent for the game of golf.
This tournament meant so much to my dad because he just loved the fact that you got tested, just the mental test. And of course, he's a spec-up warrior. I mean, he's going to like that kind of environment. And that's something that I've always enjoyed. And when the golf course got a little bit more difficult, it became more fun because you had to control more things within you. And ending it on Father's Day, it means something to each and every one of us, just slightly differently, obviously, but it has a very special meaning to me, for sure.